National X-Ball League will be hosting the 2015 event debut in less than 2 weeks. A new league with familiar faces but new regulations. Semi-Pro Team and Pro Team AC Dallas have been practicing every weekend to better prepare themselves for the Great Lakes Open. One of the exciting features of the NXL is the use of a buzzer to end a point. In a match, either the opposing buzzer can be hit or a team can concede a point.
A lot more potential for some exciting points because people can do quick points a lot easier when you don't have to worry about someone running back and grabbing the flag and like that.
I'm stoked about it.
I mean, in the old days, the flag was really ceremonial. You didn't really grab it until all 5 people were dead. And the moments that did come down, it was like who was close to the flag and who could get to the other box.
Especially the end of game's a lot more exciting, so a lot more potential for quick points.
It kind of makes those like last-second situations where somebody can pull a game off without killing everybody a little bit easier.
It just makes it easier. I mean, you can run in and not have to worry about going back and grabbing a flag.
You get rid of the controversy of like the time when you hung the flag. That's a big one.
I mean, dude, you never know what happens. You get in a one-on-one, bro, you might get turned around, you might be looking there, you might be looking, I mean, come on, man. It's happened before, Fedorov did it.
Because people are so used to grabbing the flag that they don't even consider the fact they can win the game by just running and getting the buzzer.
The paintball markers are making a comeback. At the Great Lakes Open, all players are to use the Millennium firing mode at 10.2 balls per second.
10.2, you're still getting plenty of shots off break. Like the good shooters, I feel, are still shooting their people.
So I think it makes it easier for everybody, but it doesn't give anybody an advantage over one another. I don't think back players can play better with ramping as opposed to front players. It's just everybody has it about.
The gun mode change is a definite plus.
It's fast enough to shoot someone off the break, but it's slow enough to where you can still make your spots effectively.
I like the slower mode as far as 10 versus 12. There's a lot more action, a lot more movement.
It really makes you can't just shoot full auto down the field and accidentally get a guy. You're going to have to drill like you always do and really focus on it.
One of the biggest questions teams have been asking the NXL is when the field layout will be released prior to each event. After many discussions with the professional and divisional steering committees, the NXL has elected to devise a heads or tails layout system. Each professional team has privately submitted one layout to the NXL. 2 weeks prior to each event, the NXL will release 2 of those field layouts for teams to practice at their local fields. The week of the event, the NXL will flip a coin to determine which of the 2 layouts the staff will set up for the event.
It should be really interesting the rest of the year to see kind of which layout they play, because it's going to end up, I played really well on this layout, may not have played as well on the other one, so it's going to make coaching a lot more difficult, I think. You don't know what you got to play. I played in PPL back in the day, you had 7 different layouts you had to walk, and you didn't know which one you were going to play, so hopefully you pick 2 or 3, the weekend's building up to it. So now you have 2 to practice and 50-50. I mean, it really comes down to the teams that really practice and know the field, not just played it a whole bunch, but literally know their shots, know their field, studied it, reviewed it.
This layout, we played on the first layout that they released so far.
This layout in particular is fun. We'll see about the other one. Haven't played it yet, but it looks kind of crazy.
I mean, it adds another thing to the game to make it more difficult, and that's why we're here. We want to be pro players and need to make it as difficult as possible, but while still maintaining the gameplay. So
it's been good. I like the idea of the pro teams designing it so everyone kind of gets, and I like the idea of the coin flip too, playing 2 layouts. So you get to practice some and kind of know what you're doing, but there is an element of surprise that's going to add to the game and see what the best players are. So.
Be sure to catch all the latest information on the NXL and affiliated sponsors on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter feeds. Good luck to all our teams competing. We'll see you at the Great Lakes Open.